I'm going to ask you one last bonus question because
Because you can.
you're A, because I can, B, because your LinkedIn post has piqued my curiosity, and I feel like we've covered most of your stories that you mentioned. But I am incredibly curious about the cruise ship crashing into the dock story.
So it was on this cruise ship called the Atlas. Atlas, as I say, it was a converted or 1955 merchant ship. It was on there. We'd been on there about 6 months, I think, all in about 6 months, doing 3 and 4 day cruising around Rose, Crete, Patmos. Every now and again, we used to go up the Bosphorus to Istanbul. And by the time you get to 6 months on a cruise ship, and also on a cruise ship, you're working, 7 days a week. It's not just you don't get the weekend off. It's literally all the
Yeah,
time. And we was all going, oh God, you're all just thinking, oh, go home and have a roast dinner or whatever, something like that, all getting there. So we was on the, so I think we were just coming into Rhodes. We was coming into Rhodes. I've got two stories actually. We're coming to Rhodes, and there was this. It wasn't an almighty bang. No, it wasn't. It wasn't like it wasn't like anything out of the Titanic. But there was definitely a bang. Okay,
right.
there was a jolt. It was definitely a bang. And then when we came down the cam.
Presumably, there was lots of passengers on board as well. It
Oh
wasn't
yeah, loads
just
of passengers on board.
yeah,
Yeah, loads of passengers on board.
yeah.
Yeah. But the lifeboats didn't come out. It wasn't that bad. So anyway, we came out, walked down the gangplank, was going on to shore, and then by then they had this a raft like in the water with these three workers on it looking at this. Well, basically, obviously you got the bow of the ship, and it was coming
Yeah.
down like that, and then suddenly it just went, and it just when the ship just went into the side of the jetty, and it took out this chunk. Must have been, I don't know, 5-6 foot deep at the top, just sort of
Oh
like
my gosh.
it was just like a big old.
A dent or a hole?
It just been pushed in.
Right. Okay.
I'd say it's a hole really. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and and we looked at it and thought, my God, look at that. And suddenly we all think, wow, great. Well, that's it. We're all going home now. I mean, we can't sell him that. Yeah, hey, we're going home. Hey, mum, put the, put the spuds on. We're coming home. Because by then we was getting so, oh, God. And,
Cabin fever, one
oh,
might
it
say.
was. It was definitely like that.
Yeah.
And, fucking me know, I can't remember if we spent another day there. They literally just stuck a panel over it. They literally just stuck a panel over it because there's only about another month left on the thing. And yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. They went off. I'll try and find the picture so we can. I've got a picture so you can see exactly what it looks like.
Okay. Yeah. If you can do that, I'll stick it in the show
Stick
notes.
it
Yeah.
there. Yeah. The other one was Casablanca. Okay, we were sailing
Okay.
into Casablanca before we did the transatlantic over to America. The ship was empty. It was still full of builders on it, refurbishing it. Any nautical people out there about the port of Casablanca, there is when you turn into it, there's a lot of cross currents, whatever.
Okay.
So he's turning into it. It's a new ship. Well, new ship, it was an old one they just done up, new to me, and we went in there and we was down below, and suddenly the ship sort of went a bit like that. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, and then the next one went a bit like that. Oh, that's a bit there. And then the next one went a bit like that. And I was looking out of a porthole, and I could see the water coming towards me, and then the wardrobe started to move, and the doors started to open, and it must have been like four of these sways. Literally on the fourth one, I grabbed my life jacket, and I was running upstairs, thinking we're about to go over. This ship's about to roll. It is literally, and it's got to that. And the last one, um, like upstairs in the music room, the piano came out of its little cups in the floor, rolled across. Glasses starting to smash. It was like a Poseidon adventure. It was literally like that, and it kept on going like that. And the thing was, the scary thing was, it was very slow. It wasn't like it was just like this pendulum, just going like that. And you just hovered there, and you think, oh my God, oh God. And then so by then it was sort of like running up. Go, as I said, there wasn't any passengers on it, but once you then got into the actual port, it then slowed up and it went back to. So we all got in there. Oh god, this is it's just too top heavy. This ship is too. Suddenly we were all ship designers. It's that
Yeah.
funnel. That funnel's too top heavy. I mean, the trouble was we had to do like a 4-day transatlantic crossing. I think we all slept with our life jackets on for
Yeah.
those 5 days, thinking we can. Oh, God, it's quite,
Rather you than me, I
yeah,
think.
yeah. And then the Bay of Biscay. You don't go to the Bay of Biscay.